Yeah, I'm going to go Tampa. I'm going to go Baker. What I saw last week in him, he was slinging it. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith in the first half, non-existent. They get down in the second half, and all of a sudden the passing game opens up, and they're feeding A.J. the ball. They're feeding Devontae the ball. I don't think that they found their rhythm yet. Running the ball, I think they're struggling at the guard spots. Landon Dickerson's a great player, but he's injured. Steen, the other guard. It just doesn't feel like Philadelphia Eagles football where you just hand it to Saquon and he's going to run for 60 yards in the backfield. He's not getting the yardage. And the passing game has been abysmal up until this point. We talked about getting Malik Neighbors involved early to build some momentum. I don't understand how you don't get A.J. Brown a slant early in the game and let him just rumble in there and take out your linebacker, your safety, all of that, right? So I think that the Eagles are a little hampered. I think that the Rams exposed that defense a little bit. What you saw with the Eagles defense is they have talent, they have speed, they got into the red zone, and it's really, really hard to score on them, right? Bend, don't break. But the
I'm going to ride with the Eagles. I probably should have went last.
It's Baker.
I'm going to ride. We know Gerald going to pick the Bucs.
Let me go last.
We know Gerald going to pick the Bucs. I probably should have went last. I'm going to ride with the Eagles because, I mean, they the champs. You got to go beat the champs.
Yeah, you do.
It's hard to beat the champs when you handicap. You got to your right tackle out.
Yeah.
You might get a guy back. Even if worse do come back, you got right back to full speed. No, this is a great Eagles D-line. You're going to have to get them kinks out. You're going to have to work them kinks out against the champs.
I wouldn't say great.
You're going to have to work them kinks out against the champs.
Yeah.
If Godwin do play, he's going to have to work them kinks out against a pretty good defense. And what nobody up here talked about, the middle of the pack Bucs defense. That's a middle of the pack defense. In passing, they middle of the pack. Against the run, they middle of the pack. They pretty good against the run. If you could prepare for a team and we know they're going to throw the ball, it's easy. We know they're going to try to pound the ball down our throat, paws. It's easy. You know what I'm saying? When we don't know really how they're going to attack us, when we don't got a gauge on how they really going to attack us, that's what makes it a little bit difficult. You make one game plan to stop Saquon, then you can't stop these guys on the outside. The Rams, they seen it firsthand. They load this box. We're going to stop Saquon. We think we got it done in the first half. Then they come out a totally different team in the second half, and they kill you in the air. You know what I'm saying? So it's a tough team to beat, bro, especially when you got a middle-of-the-pack defense. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, until the Eagles lose a game, they done won like 17, 18 in a row.
Yeah.
I'm not picking against them.
All right, before you go, I mean, are you impressed with the Eagles so far these last 3 games? Like,
what's the Eagles' record?
They're 3-0, but
That's very impressive.
But for a team that's coming back as a champ,
See, that's the thing. That's what makes it so impressive, Gil. When you the champ, right?